I'm Tony Danza, and I ain't goofy footing, but I'm live from New York City.
Tony's guests today are, from Everwood and the new movie Birth, and Heche, the host of Trading Spaces, Paige Davis, Survivor's latest cast-off, Lee Sarge Masters, and Tony and Ereka swing into action at Trapeze School.
And here's your host, Tony Danza!
There we go. Hey! See, you thought you had a bad seat. Hello, everybody. Hiya, Mom. How are you? I'm good, sir. How about yourself? Oh! Oh, look at that. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Oh! Hi, Machine. How are you? Oh! Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hey! Oh, easy. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. Piano, piano. Mannaggia la miseria. Good morning. Good afternoon. What time is it? Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here, and thanks for tuning in at home. It's Monday, November 15th, 2004. Say hello to Vitrini. 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 You're amazing, Vitrini. Oh, Vitrini.
What?
So you know, I was on the skateboard because my son is a skateboarder, and he's coming. He's on his way here right now. He's on a plane. And Wednesday, you know what happened?
What?
He saw the viewer cooking thing, and he said, well, what about me? So he's coming, and I think we're going to get, like, really cool aprons, dad and son, you know. And yeah, we're going to do the thing. So he's going to be on Wednesday, so he's coming. I'm really excited. I'm not going to show the... No. So, what'd you do? You have a nice weekend? It was a beautiful weekend, wasn't it?
You know where I was in Disney World.
Oh, yeah, you went to Disney World. How was that?
Oh, awesome.
So what were you there for?
Super Soap Weekend. There was like thousands of fans that come to Disney World to see their favorite ABC soap stars. Isn't that cool?
It was great. You had a
I
good time?
was hanging with them.
It was a good time. We did a piece for the show. I
did.
hope.
We'll see that later this week.
She's like a correspondent. She's my Diane Sawyer. You know, I send her out into the... you know what I did? It was a beautiful weekend here in New York, and Saturday, you know, I did the things you have to do. Like, I did my laundry. You know, I feel bad. You know, I mean, I haven't done it in a while, and here I was doing laundry. What a pain in the neck. First of all, you got to fold everything. I love this. You got to separate everything. See, I don't do that.
You don't separate?
Nah.
Actually, neither do I.
You heard of... you know, that's a man cut. You heard a shortcut? That's a man cut. You just throw everything together. Everything's a little gray, but hey, what the heck, you know. Let's see what I did. And you know what bothers me about doing the laundry is the socks. The socks, you know, forget about that thing where, you know, you always lose one. No. It's like, if you have black socks, let's say, they all the same shade. They're different shades. You got to try. One's longer than the other. They're always inside out. I mean, it's driving me. So it's a long day. And then, you know what I did? I had a manicure and a pedicure, and I had a facial. Yes, I had a facial.
You're scaring me a little bit. Next, it's the highlights.
Trini says I'm scaring her a little. No, I'll be honest with you, it's a little weird for a fighter to get a facial. Because I'm always thinking, this is the kind of facial I always had, you know. You ever see a fighter with bad skin? No, I think this works, maybe. But it was great. Had a mist. Had this mask on. Imagine if the Post gets that picture. Oh. No, they didn't do any popping.
That's scary.
We didn't have time for that. Next time, maybe. I don't know. And, you know, I was all ready for Star Jones's wedding, you know. Star Jones got married on Saturday. And I kept thinking, yeah, congratulations to the newlyweds. Congratulations. I kept thinking my invitation was going to show up.
I thought you were going to crash.
Well, I was only if I didn't get my invitation, and then, you know, I got out of the facial too late. But, no, you know what? I'm the new guy in town. I figured it could be an afterthought, my invitation. At the last minute, it would show up, and then I'd breeze over, but...
It was in the mail.
I wanted to get the gift bag. I love that at a wedding, you go to a wedding, get a gift bag, you know. Remember it was just those almonds and a little net?
Yeah.
Right?
What are they called?
Remember that? Yeah. The worst candy of all time. When you were a kid, you go, no, not those again.
Do you know she changed her name?
Yes, and she changed her name to Reynolds. She took her husband's name, which is proper, I think. Don't you think?
What?
No.
It's okay. No, you know what? I don't know what I think. I think I'm going to.
Oh, you're going to be. You're going to be.
I probably might be a Burkholder. Oh, then there will be no Italian left in me. If I
you could be Vitrini Burkholder.
That's not. Oh.
By the way, I'm not sure. Remember, we're not sure he exists, so I don't know. This is just no, but you know, you did a little piece on this, right? This is a little one of those things we have, and where we go out and we send Vitrini out, and she does some research for us in our search for information.
Yes,
Vitrini.
and I asked them if they think it's appropriate for the woman to always take the husband's name, and we had very different responses. You'll see.
Okay, let's have a little look.
Do you think it's appropriate for a woman to always take her husband's name?
I would, just because it's tradition and most people do.
I don't think always. Depends on what the woman wants to do.
I think it sets a precedence for, you know, your future together as husband and wife.
If you don't want to, then don't. It's not a big deal.
I'm a hyphen. I kept my last name and I have his name. My mother did it, my grandmother did it, everybody did it, so I did it.
Any regrets?
No.
Would you ever take your wife's name?
No. That would be a stretch. I'm not sure I'm ready to do that, but I'll take your last name.
I would have no problem. I mean, whatever the woman wants.
Good man.
What happens if you get stuck with like a horrible last name? If your husband's like Pig, that's why I'm still waiting. Not married.
Ladies, will you take his name or keep it the same? Is an identity change worth it when you say I do?
I don't know. That was good, Vitrini.
It's a lot of work.
So, my wife's name, I'd be Tony Robinson if I took her name. Tony Robinson. It's a whole different thing, you know.
Yeah, you're right, it is. It's a lot of work, though, to change your name, you know.
Really?
For a woman. Yeah, you have to Social Security. There's so many things to
It's
go
worth it, Vitrini.
Yeah. All right.
She's like, you know, another excuse not to get married. You know what I mean?
You know what? No, honestly, for me, it's like if they require me, if my husband required me to,
But then
I
you
would be
really get
resistant.
mad if he required you. I could
I would be
imagine
very
then.
mad.
It doesn't say to love, honor, and require. You know.
Exactly.
You know what else I did? I did something really cool last night. I went to The Closer, that new movie, Mike Nichols movie, with Julia Roberts, Clive Owen, Natalie Portman, and Jude Law. And Jude Law, who's in every movie. He's in every movie. And you know what? He's good in every movie.
Yeah.
I can't stand him.
What'd
He
you
must be a hard-working guy. I mean it. You know, these movies, they don't just appear. There's a lot of work that goes into it. It's amazing.
How was the movie?
The movie's very cool. It's really unsettling. It makes you think. It makes you think, and it's shot. There's some things. There's a song in the beginning by a guy named Damien Rice that is so haunting, and it's shot with the way Mike Nichols shot this thing, and it's a very unsettling movie, and it's.
That's what I thought. I want to see it, but
pretty interesting. It makes you think. I saw Diane Sawyer because you know Mike Nichols. I said hello to Mike Nichols. He said he's a fan. How about that? Mike Nichols is a fan.
Wow.
The waiter walked up. He said he was a fan too, but that's another. No, he was really nice to me, and I saw his wife Diane, who's my wife's. You know, my wife's idol is Diane Sawyer. She is, yeah. And you know, my wife's patron saint is the Chatty Cathy doll. But anyway, no, honey, I'm only kidding.
You're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. And then I saw, you know who looks beautiful? Besides Diane Sawyer looks so beautiful. But you know who looked beautiful? I saw Candace Bergen last night. You should see what she looks like. I hate dropping names.
Again, you're in trouble.
I hate dropping names, you know. Don't drop names. My friend Bobby De Niro told me that. Anyway. Oh, and never sit next to Carol Kane when you go to a movie.
Why?
Because every minute, anything that happens in the movie, you hear this. And it's like, you know, it's wonderful, you know. At least you know what's going on. There's something happened there. And then if you didn't think something happened, then you think, I'm dumb. Couple of quick congratulations. You know, earlier in the year, Freddie Adu was here, the 15-year-old soccer star from D.C. United. Well, they won the championship yesterday, the MSL Cup. So, Freddie, way to go, Freddie. You know, I was thinking, his mother is the ultimate soccer mom. She's still driving him to games. It's amazing. And tonight is the 200th episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. And Ray Romano and Doris were here, the good friends of ours. Congratulations, guys. That's amazing. We have another congratulations. We've been having this contest, this Tuscany trip contest, and this week we are announcing the winners of the Olive Garden Tony and Tony trip to Tuscany sweepstake. Each winner will receive a week-long trip for two to Tuscany, including training at the Olive Garden's Culinary Institute of Tuscany. Congratulations to today's winners, Bill Langton from Pine Grove, Pennsylvania, who watches us on WTAJ TV. Way to be, Bill. Congratulations. Oh. And just because we love, you know, Rosie O'Donnell was here Friday. Oh, and by the way, Tony Bennett was here. He didn't even plug his concert. He's on, he's at Lincoln Center the 23rd, 24th, 26th, 7th, and 8th, I think, of the next week. He's working. So he was so great, and I wanted to plug that concert. Because Rosie was here, and she said the only way to be successful is to have a giveaway every day. We have a little giveaway for the audience. This is from Paramount Home Entertainment. Thank you very much. The Stepford Wives DVD. All right. So, let's play the game. Come on. You ready? It's time to give the home viewer the chance to win up to $5,000 from our friends at Disney's Visa by asking them a question about a subject they told us they employed or an expert in. It's a little game we like to call... On the phone today, we have Cheryl Heights from Detroit, Michigan, Motor City. Watches us on WDIV, Channel 4 at 11 a.m. Hello to Chris Chelios out there. Hello, Cheryl. How are you?
Hello, Tony. I'm fine. Hi, Ereka.
Hello.
Thanks for being on the show. What do you do in Detroit?
I'm a housewife for 32 years now, and I have 4 children.
So you know about that laundry thing I was talking about, huh?
Yeah.
I'm still looking... anyway, all right. So, but what is it that you claim to be an expert in, Cheryl?
Old movies, An Affair to Remember. I love Cary Grant.
Oh, I love Cary Grant, too. I wish I could do an imitation right now, but I can't. Anyway, here we are. Ready? We're going to ask you... We're going to put you to the test. Now, remember, you said you were an expert, so this has to be an exact... This happens to be something that was said in the movie, so you're going to have to get this right to win the money. It's a question about an affair to remember. You have a chance to win anywhere from $1,000 to the grand prize, $5,000. Vitrini!
Get $5,000 on Monday morning.
Come on.
3.
Come on, Vitrini.
Momentum.
Come on. Oh, middle. Go, baby. Go. All right. Way to be. Cheryl, you will be playing for $3,500 on a Disney Visa gift card. Come on, have a good morning here. Here we go. You get 15 seconds on the clock, only one guess. And of course, the clock starts when I'm finished reading the question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here you go. In the movie, An Affair to Remember, Cary Grant's character, while waiting atop the Empire State Building, asks the elevator operator what time he has. What is the operator's response?
He says it's 5:10.
It's actually, we got to be able to. It's 10 after 5 is what he says.
Well, it's 10 after 5. It's 5:10.
Oh, you have to.
All right, okay, all right, okay. You win. Congratulations.
You won $3,500.
And that one's going to cost me there, Cheryl. Cheryl, thanks for playing Extravaganza.
Thank you, Tony.
Bye-bye. Now, if you want to play, folks, remember, go to the website. Vitrini loves giving away Disney's money. Now, straight from the Vanuatu Islands, which is near...
Pat Sajak, too?
Very good, Vitrini. Or Wheel of Fortune, too. Anyway, Survivor's latest cast-off, Sarge, is here, and we're going to put him to one of his secret talents, test to one of his secret talents in the Dares a Challenge. The host of Trading Spaces, Paige Davis, is here. I will cook eggplant zucchini pie with the Scotto family from New York's famous Fresco by Scotto restaurant. And later, we'll hear what happened when Vitrini and I went to one of the coolest places in New York, the Trapeze School of New York. But now, our first guest is a talented actress who is currently starring opposite Nicole Kidman in the movie Birth. She can also be seen on Monday nights on the WB series Everwood. Have a little look.
Do you think it's possible to grieve for someone when they're not dead?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's what it feels like. That day you came to my house when we first met, I remember telling you that it would be easier if John were just gone. I felt guilty about it for a week, but the worst part is it's still true.
Please welcome Anne Heche. Hi, Anne. You're gorgeous.
I'm so happy to
All right, that's back at you.
Thank you.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you.
Oh, it's so nice to finally meet you.
And your first shot in the show, I watched the episode where he comes to the door after he catches your son in the closet with his daughter.
You're having a smooch.
Yes, they played 7 Minutes in Heaven. We used to play that in Brooklyn. I remember that game.
Oh yeah.
But you the opening shot, you look so beautiful, and
thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on the show. I think it's a terrific show.
I'm so glad you said it. Really is. It's not. Honestly, it is
one of the most, and of course you know wonderful TV, having been on it so many years yourself.
Well, I've been on a couple of good ones,
and touching so many people with the shows that you do and the family shows and giving
well, that's
people
what's
an
great about it.
opportunity. Yes,
that's what I think about it, that it does touch on subjects that you don't normally see on TV. And it does it in such a way that, you know, families could sit there and watch it together.
Yeah.
Without feeling that embarrassed feeling you get.
Right, I know. I think that's what's so important about it. There's no judgment that goes on, but it gives you an opportunity to be able to have conversation about things that you wouldn't necessarily.
Yeah. How do you like working with Treat? Treat Williams is the star of the show,
yes,
folks.
incredible Treat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prince of the City.
Two treats, we call him in our house.
Two treats.
Yeah, because we would watch one episode after the next. When I was getting ready to go on, I watched the whole first season, which is on a DVD set, and so I would watch 2 in a row, and my husband would say, "Oh, we get 2 treats tonight."
Oh, so you are married. You're married to
Coley
LaFoon,
yes.
and you have a son.
2.5-year-old Homer. Yes.
How great is that?
It's just the best. It's just the most incredible thing in the world, yes.
Did you dress him up for Halloween?
Well, he decided that he wanted to be, and you may know this because of knowing children, that he really loves the Wiggles. Do you?
Oh, the Wiggles,
does anybody
yes.
hear
Oh,
Wiggle?
yeah, absolutely. You know what the Wiggles are?
They're
like the Beatles for kids.
Right. That's what my husband calls them.
Yeah, I think that's what they are. Right?
It's just incredible how into it he is. But yes, he couldn't decide which one he wanted to be. He wanted to be all 4 Wiggles.
Oh, boy.
So maybe he's going to be an actor. But yeah, so I ordered all the colored T-shirts because the Wiggles each have 4 colors.
Right.
So I ordered them, and our next door neighbor, which is one of Homer's best friends, sews. And so she and I cut up the T-shirts and sewed them all together so he has all 4 colors and he's all 4 Wiggles.
That's working, babe.
I love it. You really have an exciting. They clap for everything here. It's really nice.
It's wonderful.
It's
Let me
such
tell
an
you.
enthusiastic crowd.
And it's the craziest job in the world. I get up in the morning, I come here, there's 146 people stand and cheer in the morning. I don't need coffee anymore.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Fantastic. You deserve it.
But you know, you've been through the rigmarole of the business. You know, you've been in the biggest movies. You've had some ups and downs, is what I'm saying.
Yes, it's true.
Do you think that the show? I mean, were you attracted to the show because of that? That you felt that there's something that you can identify with? I mean, I know. For instance, let me just be clear.
Yeah.
I know you moved 11 times by the time you were 12.
Yeah.
11 times.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty, you know, different childhood than.
Yeah, I did. I had a different childhood. Yeah, that's no secret. I've been pretty open about that.
No,
but I do think, yes, I was drawn to the show because I didn't really have anything. I didn't watch TV, for one, when I was a kid, and I know there were some beautiful family shows that were on. This one tends to go into issues that aren't normally talked about, and I am a person who obviously is an advocate for communication. Yeah. And when you can be open about things and talk about things, there is a much better likelihood that you're going to have a healthy life, is my opinion.
No, I do.
And this show supports that, and it's not in any cheesy way, and it's in a respectful way to families and adults and kids, and that is just rare. And I think so. Yes, I was drawn to it for that. I was drawn to it because the acting is just phenomenal, and I love Treat, and I love the writers. And I wanted to have something that my son would be proud of. You know, you make decisions for different reasons when you become a mom.
I know.
And it's
Yes, it changes everything.
It does, and you think, oh, wow, great. When he's able to watch something that I do, I will be thrilled to say that I had a season of Everwood that I get to add to my collection of incredible roles.
Now you shoot this in Utah, am I right?
Yes.
You know,
I know
I'm a big
you
favorite
enjoy.
I almost got killed there, Park City.
So no wonder it's one of your favorites.
It's one of my favorite places.
I mean, how did you almost get killed there?
Well, there's a tree there that my initials are carved into, and it says TD was here hard. So I hit a tree up there skiing one day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wacky.
Ouch.
So tell us about, you're in the new Nicole Kidman movie.
Yes,
Birth.
I mean, it's really amazing that I get to be here and say that I'm in these 2 incredible projects. Birth is one of the most incredible
That's wonderful, Kay.
movies
That's
ever.
great.
Thank you.
But tell me about this movie a little bit.
Birth, okay. Birth is a movie about a woman whose husband died 10 years ago, and she is getting ready to be married to another man, and at the engagement party, a 10-year-old boy shows up claiming to be the dead husband.
I see. Ooh, well,
it's such an incredible movie, honestly. It talks about so many different issues. Loss, obviously, sorrow, rebirth, finding your new life, reincarnation. What does that mean? When you have unresolved feelings about a loved one, how do you work it out? It's a beautiful story.
And I appreciate you being here. I love meeting you. I hope you come back. And we'll talk some more. And good luck on Everwood and with the movie.
Thank you.
Everwood is on Monday nights, 9 o'clock on the WB. on the WB, and Birth is in theaters now. We'll be right back. I appreciate it so much.
Next, Tony's in the kitchen with the famous Scotto family chefs. Later, find out the surprise that Paige Davis has for Tony.
Oh, yeah. Well, today, in my kitchen, we have the Scotto family from the famous New York City restaurant, Fresco. They're here to teach us how to make eggplant and zucchini pie from their cookbook, the Scotto Family Italian Comfort Food. So please welcome Marion, John, Rosanna, Anthony, and Elena. Come on out, guys. Here they are. How are you? Oh, how are you, sir? How are you? Oh, he makes you sick. Okay.
Come right in here.
All right. So how are you, folks?
We're terrific,
This is the most people in a cooking segment we've had.
I'm Fox 5, but you know, I interviewed you many years ago when I was at Channel 7. We spent the day together.
We did.
Sorry. It was memorable for me. I don't know about you. But anyway, everybody's worried about the turkey. In our house, it's the pasta. What we're going to start with. So Anthony's making the chicken and veal bolognese. Because we don't want anything too filling. You know what I mean?
You don't think that's too filling?
No, it's not. It's actually light. It's absolutely
All right, and for those of you who get offended by veal, we're just Italians. Right. Well, we understand that.
Mirepoix vegetables, we know what that is. Just we ground them up, everything's done. We add a little garlic to that. We're going to brown this. Then we're going to add the veal and chicken that's ground and add this to the saute dish.
Right.
Add a little more olive oil.
Which you can never go wrong with. A little wine.
This is all going to burn off.
Okay.
You're going to need to cook this for about an hour or so. Again, it's all on the website.
Put a little tomato sauce in there.
A little tomato sauce. Tony, it's going to wind up like this. Can
Yes, ma'am.
Wait.
Thank God you got the apron on.
Guys, listen, I love you. We can cook all day. It turns out like that.
Yeah, it turns out like this.
All right. For a great Italian dinner, you got to go to Fresco by Scotto on East 52nd Street in New York City. Thank you, Marion, John. Elena. I gotta go, guys. Rosanna, Anthony, and Elena, we'll be right back. I'm so sorry. It's a live show.
Next, she surprises families from coast to coast. But what does Trading Spaces' Paige Davis have in store for Tony? Still to come, can Tony fly through the air with the greatest of ease? Watch him soar high above New York City on the trapeze.
This month on the Tony Danza Show, we're really turning up the heat with great guests like Judith Light, Marlo Thomas, Tyne Daly, and Peter Gallagher. On our next show, he mystifies audiences with his apparent ability to contact the dead. John Edward on the next Tony Danza Show. Okay, we're back. As the host of the hit series Trading Spaces, my next guest spends her time breaking into people's houses and just messing everything up. Have a look.
Welcome back. I'm glad you went shopping for all this stuff. I hope you think there's time to figure out how it's all going to go in the room.
Well, of course there is.
Wynn's been hard at work while you've been away.
Yep. She got that.
Hello.
Please welcome Paige Davis. Hello. Hello.
It's so great.
Oh, it's so nice you to be here. Hey, come on. Not many people come to the show with a backpack. What do you got there?
Yeah, well, you've heard of letting the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
I thought maybe, since she was having separation anxiety today, I would let the dog out of the bag.
Oh, what?
This is Sophie.
Hi, Sophie. Hiya, sweetie. Oh, Madonna mia. Hello. Hello, sweetie. But I'm like, I just love her.
Isn't she great?
Yeah, it's so nice of you to bring her for me.
No, you can't keep her. I love her too much.
We have a little water for the dog. This is mine. This is my cup. You want a little soda? You get that?
All right,
So, I think that your show is like the genesis for a lot of the reality shows. I mean, Trading Spaces, Home Makeover and Trading Wives and everything else. I mean, so how's it going and how did you come up with this?
Well, it's going great. And, I mean, thank you for that compliment because I do really feel that way. I feel like we kind of started a whole new genre of transformation television and it's taken off. And we've really had to keep up with the competition.
Really?
I mean, we've really tried to keep our show as fresh as we possibly can, stay true to who we are.
You do a lot to help that too, by the way.
Well, I
Paige.
love every day that we're on set. I still love Trading Spaces. Even, you know, now into my 4th season, it's the 5th season of the show.
Wow.
And
like that. I mean,
just
so
like
fast.
that, so fast. But we've really shaken things up this year. We've got so many surprises for the homeowners and for the viewing audience as well. I mean, now they don't know what the budget's going to be. They don't even know what room is going to be done in their own house because it's chosen after they switch keys.
Oh, no kidding.
So it's pretty crazy.
So how would you redecorate my set? I mean, my set, by the way, do you like the set? I mean, I'm really...
it's so you, Tony.
It is me, right? To get the Brooklyn Bridge, there it is.
There you go.
Right? Yeah.
It's got just the perfect touch of masculinity, I think.
About that. Coming from you, that means a lot. Now, we really liked it. They did a great job. You did Broadway. You were in with Mary Lou Henner, right? Didn't you do Chicago?
I did the national tour of Chicago with Mary Lou Henner, and I was in the ensemble, and I understudied her as Roxy.
Kidding. Oh, you did Roxy.
And then, so you go away and you do a television show, and then you get to come back to Broadway and do the role. So it was a dream come true to star on Broadway. I played Roxy Hart.
Unbelievable.
Which is the role Mary Lou did.
And what a great show. I mean, I don't know if you've seen Chicago. Most people have, but it's just such a great show.
Fantastic.
Bob Fosse.
It was a dream come true.
It was, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the thing? I really want to do a musical on Broadway.
Well,
something
do it.
Well, I'm a little busy right now, but I'm working on it. Yeah. I know. You got any plans for the holidays? What are you doing for New Year's?
New Year's is a great time in my family. My dad and my stepmom every year have Chili Fest. They have an open house Chili Fest, and anyone who knows them, and all of you too, if you want to come, can go down, open house, come, stay as long as you want, leave as soon as you want, whatever you want. My dad makes 5 pots of chili, sometimes venison,
and
beans chili.
Where does this take place? I mean, if you want to really invite the audience.
New Jersey.
All right, well, you know, Paige, on the Tony Danza Show, we like to do things a little differently. So when we come back, we'll play a little game we came up with called Page by Page with Paige Davis. So don't go away.
Still to come, see what happens when Tony and Ereka take trapeze lessons. Later, this South Carolina drill sergeant and barber just got discharged from Survivor. You won't believe the challenge Tony has planned for him. Don't miss it.
See, Page by Page, we make those graphic. We're back with the host of Trading Spaces, Paige Davis. And it seems like every celebrity has written an autobiography. You wrote one, am I right, Paige?
I did.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, we thought we'd play a little game called Page by Page.
Here's how it works. Tony and I are going to read lines taken from actual celebrity autobiographies, and our players have to guess who wrote them. Get 2 of 3 right, and you win a gift certificate to Barnes & Noble.
How about that? We'll give a little reading. I love reading. Okay.
All
right, our first contestant, Dale, come stand with me. Come between us. Dale, what's your last name?
Schreiber.
Say it again?
I just got married.
You just you didn't remember it either. No. Oh, okay. Okay, but anyway, it's nice to have you here. You're from Flatbush, another Brooklyn girl, right?
Live on Long Island right now.
Oh, good for you. Okay, where in Long Island?
Dix Hills.
Dix Hills. Bobby Guvinelli comes from there. But anyway, do you know Bobby?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, everybody knows Bobby.
You digress.
Okay, but I digress. Okay, well, here we go. You know how we're going to ask you these questions, and you have to tell us who wrote the quotes, okay? Here we go. The first one is, who wrote, as kids, we'd spend time at Grandpa's house, and my sister and I would collect frogs. Is it A, Maya Angelou, B, Laura Bush, or C, Paris Hilton? Collecting frogs.
A.
A. No, I'm sorry. No, actually, that was Paris Hilton. I think we threw you a little curve. Yeah. Paige, your turn. Why don't you read the second one?
Oh, so you get this one too? Oh, right, 2 out of 3.
Yes. You got a chance.
Who wrote, I was very anxious to teach her, but lustful love gave me no time. Was it A, Wilt Chamberlain, B, Gandhi, C, Mick Jagger?
Lustful love.
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger. No, sorry. I'll tell you what. We're going to give you one more chance, Jeff. You get this one. You get this one. We're going to give you the book. We're going to give you the books anyway. You ready? Okay. Because you need to read a little bit, I think. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Here we go. Who wrote, Lou introduced me to the boxer Jack Dempsey. Jack said, you look too light for a heavyweight, kid. Is that A, Muhammad Ali, B, Burt Reynolds, or C, Bob Dylan?
Bob Dylan.
Bingo! We have a winner. All right, there you go. Congratulations, Jeff. Thank you very much. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay, come on up, Paige. Let's move up here. Come on up. Joyce, am I right, Joyce?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Hi, Joyce. Joyce, what's your last name?
Savitsky.
Savitsky. Joyce Savitsky. Okay, Joyce. Are you ready to try your luck at Page by Page? Okay, Paige, I think you go first.
Here we go. Who wrote, my hair is 100% mine. No animals were harmed in the creation of my hairstyle. Was it A, Donald Trump, B, Richard Simmons, or C, Don King?
All with pretty good hair,
Yeah,
I
really.
imagine. Yes. It's a
C.
live show. Okay. C, you said C?
I said C.
I'm sorry. No, that would be wrong. That would be wrong. That was Donald Trump. That was Donald Trump. Okay, here we go. Here you still have a chance. I sat beside her and put my head on her shoulder. It was our first date. Was that George Burns, Nick Lachey, or Bill Clinton?
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, you're 100% right.
Who is he talking about?
It's a long story. What we was talking about is another story. Okay.
Who wrote, I was an auto worker in Michigan and a door-to-door salesman in Tennessee? A, Lee Iacocca, B, Johnny Cash, C, Denzel Washington.
A.
Oh, I tell you what. Hey, we're going to give you the books, too. Come on. I want to do one more. I want to do one more. Let me do one more. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Okay. What's your name, dear?
Jill Winter.
Jill Winter.
Yeah.
Jill Winter. That's a very nice name.
That's a
There's a
lovely
nice
name.
ring to it, you know?
A lot easier to say than these two.
Yeah, right. Savitsky. Okay. So, okay, here we go. You ready? Here we go. Who wrote, as kids, oh, that's, we did that one already. Who wrote, Just Like Life, Enemas Ain't Easy? Shirley MacLaine, Debbie Reynolds, or Regis Philbin? Enemas. Think about enemas and think about, let me say one more time. Shirley MacLaine, Debbie Reynolds, or Regis Philbin?
Regis.
Regis Philbin. Very good. Now we have a game here called That's Outrageous. Okay, here we go. It's your turn, Paige.
Who wrote, I called my mother today and realized if it weren't for her love and support, I'd be nowhere? A, Pat Boone, B, Marilyn Manson, C, Britney Spears.
C.
Britney. That's the obvious answer, Jill.
No, but that wasn't it. Marilyn Manson.
Okay.
All right, here we go. You have a shot to actually win this game legitimately.
Okay.
All right, who wrote, I suppose the story of my life is a search for love? Was that Marlon Brando, the Dalai Lama, or Jennifer Lopez? Sorry. That just struck me funny.
A.
Hey, you're right, Marlon Brando. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a seat. Paige? That's a good game. Listen, Trading Spaces airs every day on TLC. Thank you for doing this show. I appreciate it. We'll be right back. All right, listen, folks. I've done a lot of crazy things on this show, but last week, Katrini and I did something that was a little scary. We went down to the Trapeze School of New York, and we learned how to fly. And let me just tell you, flying Melendez here. Check this out. You know, when you think of New York, you think of Broadway, you think of great restaurants. You don't often think of Trapeze School. But here we are at Trapeze School, New York, right here on the Hudson River, on a beautiful day in New York. Katrini and I are about to learn how to fly. Come on, let's go meet our instructor. I'm psyched.
We have a great day lined up for you. Ready to fly?
I'm ready to fly.
We're going to practice here. We're going to stay ready. And up. That's too far.
You're Katrini already. I'm doing better than you.
We'll see. We swing around, feet under, hands up. Swing up. Feet up.
Let's go in here, do this, do that. A lot to think about.
Any other questions?
Yeah, how about we see it done?
Hey, Tony!
Show up.
Tony's next.
Head for the ladder.
I'm on my way up.
You'll be great, Tony.
Keep your head still. I'm going to push the hips forward like we practiced on the ground. Put your left hand on the bar.
This ain't easy.
How's that feel?
Scary.
No more Tony taxis, Tony trapeze.
That's so cool.
I'm ready to fly.
When I say hop, we're going to go. Ready. Hop.
Oh my God.
Let's go already, let's go.
Oh my God. That was fun. I think I pulled a hamstring.
This is the flying Petrini.
And he's totally trapeze. Wait, are you making fun? No. Yeah, there you go.
Ta-da!
That was pretty good, right? That was pretty good.
All right, Ereka, you're doing great. We're going to take it to the next level. We're going to do a catch. I'm going to be up there swinging backwards and forwards on the fast spin. It's going to be me that tells you when to leave the ball.
That's right, I gotta let go. Wish me luck.
She's gonna do this. She's got guts. I gotta give her that. She's got a lot of guts. Go, Petrini! I just wanted to thank everybody here at the Trapeze School of New York. I got to tell you, folks, if you come to New York, you know, there's a lot of things it's famous for, but this is not one of them, but it should be. So come on down and ask for Holly and Olivia and Paul, and thanks very much, guys. It was a terrific day. Right.
We did it.
That was so much fun. And you were great. You were great. She's got guts. We'll be right back. You know, I was thinking about getting a little haircut today, but, you know, because things are heating up on the island of Vanuatu, as our next guest found out when the women banded together to make him the latest castaway voted off CBS's hit show, Survivor. Have a little look.
10th person voted out of Survivor Vanuatu. Sarge, that's 5. That's enough. You need to bring me your torch. Sarge, the trap's spoken.
I'm going to get up. Back up a little bit. All right. Please say hello. Hello, Sarge. How's it going? Please welcome Sarge Masters, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Sarge, wait a minute. Let's cut to the chase. The women are like the Sopranos over there. They're whacking people left and right. What's the story with them banding together?
Hey, they turned on us. You know, they said they could do it once and for all. You know, the women gonna do it. We said they couldn't. So, hey, women overpowered us.
Yeah, they got you. Well, what else is new? Anyway, all right, so we're going to give you a chance to redeem yourself, you know, because we lay on the Tony Dance show, we got to put you to the challenge, okay? And we got one for you. Here's what we're going to do. We heard you're not only a master sergeant and a drill sergeant, but you're also a master barber.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
I can see. Anyway, so we got one of our guys. Come on in. This is Mark Britt, our jib operator. Have a seat, Mark. This is Sarge. Mark is our jib camera operator, and he said he would take one for the team and let you cut his hair. So if you can give him a haircut in 60 seconds, we're going to send you on a nice trip, okay? And I'll be your assistant. I always want to be a barber's assistant.
Oh yeah, you can hold the mirror for me.
And I'll be over there. I'm going to hand you whatever you need, okay?
Okay.
All right. You ready? Put 60 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Let's get them souped up.
No. That's part of the deal.
Oh, that's part of the deal.
Come on,
okay.
All right. You ready?
Then we ain't gonna use it.
No, you gotta use it. You gotta use it. Pick it up. Put it on him. Put it on him, Sarge. Okay, you ready? And go.
Clippers.
You want a little thing? Maybe you need a thing? Holy mackerel! Wait, what about a little attachment? No. Oh, it's gonna be pretty sharp. Uh-oh. All right, okay. We're okay. 30 seconds. Oh, this is great. Oh, you're in trouble. It's going to look really bad. And your wife is going to be very upset. Yeah. Your wife, is she watching? Yeah. Hi. What's her name? Sherry. Sherry. It's not that bad, Sherry. Come on, Sarge. Come on, Sarge. Uh-oh. 5, 8, 7. Okay. Look like you. Sarge, you are a master barber. Stay away from me. But because we're sending you to Half Moon Bay Resort in Montego on Jamaica Airlines, I hope you come back tomorrow. We're out of time. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.